So the math work I am analyzing is three-digit word problems, which the students solved using manipulatives. So as you can see, they highlighted the numbers and keywords to solve the problem. And according to the Van de Waal text, by highlighting, the students used the problem-solving strategy of visualizing because the students pointed out what numbers they were working with and drew a picture to represent the highlighted numbers. Also in the Van de Waal text, it states how important it is for students to develop number sense by building number relations. As a group, it seems the students knew 10 sticks makes one 100 block, which they showed right here. And the students also knew that 10 ones equals one 10 stick. So as you can see, the students regrouped here and then made it into a 10 down here. But this student over here on my right side screen didn't show any regrouping. So that is something that maybe students should show their regrouping and show their work because it avoids any confusion or making any minor errors as well. Another problem-solving strategy I see within the three students' works is how they simplified or changed the problem by regrouping. So they have the ones, and they knew they had more than 10, so they circled 10 and then changed it into a 10 stick. And I also see that the students labeled their word problem, except for this student here. And this student did not finish the problem, so may have forgot that they needed to add it and create a total for the boys and girls. It is important that students understand that they should label their problems because they need to know why they're working with these numbers and what they're working towards to solving. This student also wrote down 1, 2, 3, 7. I am not sure why he wrote that, but that could be because he may have gotten confused because he did not do the regrouping, or that he didn't understand what the hundreds, tens, and 1 represented. He did, however, get the correct answer, so maybe he might have guessed to the right answer or had student help. And then back to this student, he did not finish the problem as he did not have any numbers written down, so he's not showing what these blocks, sticks, and ones represent. He did regroup the ones, so this shows me that he knows that 10 ones makes a 10 stick. One remediation I would do for these students is to point out how they should be labeling their word problems. One way I would do this with them is maybe having them highlight locker tags so that they know, okay, these numbers are representing total amount of locker tags for boys and girls. I would also explain to the students to show their work and explain why it's important to do so, because when they show their work and go step by step, they avoid making any errors. For this student in the middle, I would maybe pull him aside and figure out at what point did his understanding of this problem break down to where he didn't understand to finish the rest of the problem. I would work with this student from the beginning with explaining to me why they highlighted boys and girls and how many and how he knew to add those numbers if he did, because he did not show the work, but he did highlight that key phrase, which is also important for students to do. And it shows their understanding of how many as in more or less than. Overall, these students did very well for the most part. It seems that they're understanding how they can break down a number in hundreds, tens, and ones.